Holiday food experiences come in many shapes and sizes and can often be the highlight of a trip. This particular culinary adventure takes place in New Brunswick in Canada and involves a bit of foraging in the forest.
I think it's almost expected if you live rural that you forage and you use the wild things which the land and the forest offer you.
Myself and Chris are tiptoeing through the toadstools in a hunt for lunch in the form of mushrooms.
So when is mushroom season?
There are some species come early in spring, like the morels, and you would have mushrooms coming out again, let's say, beginning of July.
Well, today being September dictates whether you're foraging for, so we're looking for porcinis, we're looking for chanterelles, and really for some other things which come up as well. Orange latex milkies, we're looking for blushers, and we might find the odd pretty beautiful poisonous mushroom as well.
So these chanterelles are a vivid yellow colour, which makes them nice and easy to spot here in the forest. And there is so much of it about in here, isn't there? It's really rich pickings.
You have to be lucky to find those patches, and once you have the patches, you take care of them, which means, you know, the patch of mushrooms here, there would be an underground system of roots, so to speak. So when we pick mushrooms, it's very important to not disturb that. So I kind of tiptoe around these patches, and when I cut the mushroom, I cut it above ground, so I don't pull them up. When you pull them up, you pull up part of the roots, and basically you interrupt that system. Oh, look at that!
What is it?
Oh, this is an amanita. Look at that, they're pretty.
Shall I eat that?
Really pretty. Would you like to be buried in New Brunswick?
There's a certain know-how you have to have. I mean, you have to know the mushrooms because it poses some dangers. You could take a poison mushrooms, you can, you know, and you take all these responsibilities by doing so, by foraging. New Brunswick is a paradise for picking mushrooms. It's unbelievable. You know, just imagine as a chef who really loves that sort of thing, doesn't have to go to the store where they're being imported from wherever. You can go in the woods and you can forage it. And as you see today, I think the way it looks like, it's a good day. We'll be picking, you know, a couple of baskets and you put it on the menu and it's very spontaneous. You know, we're such a remote area, really, to speak of, away from a big metropolitan, from big markets. So it's a great enrichment of our menu. And it's an advantage we have over anyone else who doesn't have the opportunity to have 16 miles of forest next to.
Time then to put Chris's reputation as a top chef to the test.
So the chanterelles, we rip them in quarters. If they're large enough, we can leave some whole. The porcinis we slice in small slices. The same with the latex milky. And also the shiitakes, we just slice them in small pieces here. So we're ready to cook.
Lovely stuff.
And we're going to use a little bit of butter. Okay, a little bit of onions. There we go. Take it to a almost brown butter stage.
Okay.
At that time, we're ready to add the mushrooms.
Lovely.
We season the whole thing with a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper. We add some of our herbs, some chives and some of the rosemary at this stage. And we let it cook slightly. We'll take a little bit of white wine. This is a dry.
Very important.
It's a dry wine.
Do you think people do try and overcomplicate things sometimes?
I think so. You know, it's easy cooking. Is you can do when you have great products. And we'll finish it off with just a little bit of cream, not too much. I'm just gonna let it simmer for another 30 seconds. Okay. Look at that. You can see the different colors here. Yeah, I think New Brunswick is very special in terms of what it offers from the land and from the sea. For a chef, it's a paradise. You know, I think for a visitor, it's a paradise as well. There you go.
Goodness me, here we go. That's absolutely wonderful. Beautiful.
You get to experience some of the nature things which normally you wouldn't get anymore.